Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a review from the house of Annick Goutal. This is Sable. Now that is the French word for sands. This was created back in 1985 by perfumer Annick Goutal, who passed away some time ago, but she was inspired by a couple of things in the creation of this perfume. It was the Corsican coastlines where the Immortelle plant or Helichrysum or the everlasting flower grew wild along the coasts there, and she also was inspired to create a perfume for her husband. So obviously, given the inspiration, this perfume, Sable, has a lot of Immortelle as a raw ingredient. I have found this to be my Immortelle reference fragrance, mainly because it is, in other fragrances that I own, Immortelle plays a strong supporting role. It's part of the main composition with other things, but here it is up front and center, taking the lead in the fragrance, which makes Sable a fragrance that may not be loved by everyone. In fact, I have found with other people who have smelled this, who own this, they either love it or it's not even a soft pass. It's a strong dislike, and that comes down to Immortelle itself as a raw ingredient. Now here you do get all the things that people can smell in Immortelle: burnt sugar, maple syrup. A lot of people describe a curry smell. Now what I smell is the herb of fenugreek, okay? And that is part of, you would use that ingredient normally to make up curries. But when I smell this, I don't think of curry. I can smell this herb, okay, and it's a very pleasant herb. And doing research for this review, I've found out that fenugreek and maple syrup both share a chemical compound or aromatic compound called solitone. So they do have very similar characteristics, and although I couldn't confirm this, I will have to assume that Immortelle itself has this compound, given that it has all of these characteristics that are described when you smell Immortelle. Let's get to the scent itself. Other ingredients you find here are cinnamon, vanilla, sandalwood, and an amber accord, okay? When you spray this first on in the opening, yes, you get the Immortelle straight away, but there's almost this dry freshness, and maybe that is actually the Immortelle itself. Maybe it's the cinnamon, because it's blended in a way that I can't, actually find it easy to pick up cinnamon and separate it from the rest of the ingredients. In fact, it's blended in a way where, yes, the Immortelle's there, and whatever other ingredients are just there to boost it or support it, to smooth out rough edges. And it is predominantly a dry scent to me. It's quite, there is this combination of almost dried fermented fruit. There is an anisic herbal quality at the same time about it, but never does it get on my skin to the realm of savory, gourmand. It never gets too sweet. I think the beauty of this scent is the fact that it teeters on the edge of all of those things, but never quite gets there. And what it evokes for me, and maybe I'm a bit biased because of the because I was reading about the inspiration for the scent, but I do actually get this feeling of warm, dry coastal winds, and actually walking in those fields of everlasting flowers where they've been sitting in the sun all day, they're a bit dry, and just stepping them, crushing the leaves releases that odor in the air. It's actually quite evocatively beautiful and unlike anything else I have in my wardrobe. I think for that reason it's a classic from Annick Goutal, the house Annick Goutal. Now the bottle I have here is I think the second redesign of the packaging. Now I have also a picture on screen of original packaging, as well as what I have, and also now I think they come in the packaging that you see on screen. Now I have only smelled the one that I have, so I can't compare this to any vintage Sable or the new Sable as well. So if you do buy this or you try it, be aware of what you're getting, because I am told by people who have the vintage that this one is different, not necessarily worse or watered down or anything like that. But this I have no complaints about. I've decanted this for a couple of people. They like it and I love it. I'm so glad I got this. The reason I love wearing this, especially in this time of self-isolation and social distancing, is that it does emotionally warm me when I smell this. I don't have any specific associations related to this scent. I just find that this scent does evoke a certain inner peace, if you like, and warmth and feeling of better times, perhaps. Maybe I've been psychologically influenced by the inspiration behind this, but I do love Sable, and I get excellent performance from it in that it lasts me a good 8 hours on my skin. I don't find it to be loud off my skin. It's not a huge projector. I don't know what other vintages are like, but I also find that this is quite a linear scent. I don't get a lot of development from it, but it's kind of because of what it evokes, it's a single idea scent, and I'm happy that it doesn't change too long, because you almost, although it lasts 8 hours on my skin, not too huge projection, you almost sometimes forget it's there, and then you move and you get a waft of it, and it's like you've always had someone close to you the whole time, but just enjoying each other's company in silence. I hope you enjoyed this review of Annick Goutal Sables. There's one last look at this beautiful bottle, or the beautiful juice inside it, more to the point. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.